something, attorney. Steve Pigeon says he's a political operative and attorney. After a grand jury was led to indict him on 9 felony counts of bribery, rewarding official misconduct, and grand larceny by extortion. And he has pleaded not guilty to all these charges. Of course. So I'm not going through this whole thing because it just went on and on and on, and I really didn't have time today to spend with all that. But Pigeon's alleged partner in crime is a former state court justice, Malachek, maybe? Malachek? Well, we'll go with Malachek. But anyways, who accepted a plea deal last month admitting to bribe receiving and offering a false instrument. Now, the prosecutors allege an understanding existed between Malachek and Pigeon, and the judge would engage in official misconduct which advanced Pigeon's interests. In return, Malachek allegedly agreed to accept and benefit from Pigeon. So, Malachek negotiated a plea deal. Quickly and timely went to ensure his pension, which calculated by the Buffalo, New York, is $120,000 and more annually. So, ironically, it'll be paid by the taxpayers he admitted to defrauding through corruption. Telling you people, this is how this stuff works. It's just amazing. So, you're going to defraud the people, and the people still going to pay you your pension. Yeah, it's interesting. So currently there are some bills that are being made so that you can't do that if you're a public official and you can't get your pension. I don't see it going through. Can't imagine it's going to go through. So anyways, they have email evidence. And I thought, ooh, Hillary Clinton, here goes the emails. So I ain't even going to go into all these emails and everything else that they got going on. And eventually we'll use for confetti. If you're into politics, you'll understand what I mean by using emails for confetti. But anyways, what's interesting about these two is that these two have been friends for a really long time, since one was a teenager and one was in his 20s. And so, of course, they meet together, family events, you name it. So, they're saying that this judge, this Malachi, allegedly helped Pigeon and interested in a lawsuit that was pending before Judge Malachi. During this period, the judge kept Pigeon up to date with ex parte communications on how things were going in the case, and would give him advice and all kinds of just stuff that he wasn't supposed to be doing. So the defense argues that not only did Malachi not make a ruling on ultimate merits of the case, Malachi alleged favorable rulings were procedural and not substantive and were properly based on law. I've seen that several times, and I've seen that in my own case. So I always say what comes around goes around. I'm just saving my information, and one day it just might come in handy and help me out. So anyways, I kind of found some information as well on judges who accept bribes and how they're usually held more responsible than the person who gives the bribes. So Justice Thomas Sparago was sentenced to more than 2 years in federal prison in 2009 for trying to solicit a $10,000 bribe. The attorney who paid the bribe was not charged. Now, I don't know. If you're committing a crime and you're not working for law enforcement or the FBI or something, shouldn't those people be charged in these things? It just kind of makes you wonder, but you probably got a plea bargain too. So the two judges, Mark Ciaravarella and Michael Conahan, I'm not sure exactly. This right here is the jailing kids for cash scheme. And they actually, Judge Carvella was sentenced to 28 years in federal prison, and Judge Cohan was sentenced to 17.5 years. And I've kind of, throughout the years, kind of heard things about this case here and there, and I know that they're confiscating their homes and things like that, and they're supposed to be selling them, and the proceeds are supposed to be going to their victims, which was children. And what they did was, I don't think I have the gentleman's name, but he was paying the judge to put kids in jail and to keep them there. The longer they were there, the more money they made. And these children weren't getting any legal representation and things like that. And the parents and the children all came together and filed a lawsuit. So that's kind of how that one happened. And an Arkansas judge was convicted of receiving bribes in exchange for lowering damage awards in a civil suit. And he ended up getting 10 years. So that's just some of the interesting things that are going on in the court system, and just wanted to make you all aware of it. Yeah, I'll let you know about some more that I hear.